The courtroom fell silent as Kal stood before the assembly, his simple farmer's clothes a stark contrast to the grandeur of the proceedings. For 3 years, he had walked among them, speaking of his origins, how he came from above, sent by his father Jor-El to live among humanity. "You claim to be from the heavens," the prosecutor began, voice dripping with skepticism. "Witnesses say you perform impossible feats, flying through the air, lifting objects no man could move. Do you deny these accusations of deception?" Kal's voice was steady. "I have only spoken truth. I am from above. My father sent me here." The crowd murmured. They had all heard the stories, how he had saved people from burning buildings by supposedly flying, how he had stopped runaway trains with his bare hands. Charlatans and false prophets had come before, but none with such audacious claims. "No one can fly," the prosecutor declared. "No one possesses such strength. Science tells us this is impossible. Yet you allow people to believe these lies about you." "I speak only of my origin," Kal replied, "that I came from above, sent by my father who loved your world." But the court would not hear it. They had experts testify about the laws of physics, about human limitations. They brought witnesses who swore they had seen him perform miracles, and other witnesses who swore it was all tricks and illusions. "You prey on the desperate and gullible," the judge finally pronounced. "You let them believe you possess supernatural powers to support your delusions of celestial origin. For this deception, this blasphemy against reason and science, you are condemned." They executed him as they would any fraud, any false prophet who claimed to be more than human. His followers scattered, confused, and heartbroken. The authorities declared the matter settled in. Other deceiver exposed by rational thought and scientific truth. 3 days later, Kal returned. This time, he did not come alone. Behind him, in the field where he had first been found as an infant, stood something that defied all explanation: a crystalline ship, clearly not of Earth. "You condemned me for the claims others made about me," he said to the assembled crowds and authorities. "You were so certain that because no one can fly, I must be a liar. But I never claimed my ability to help others was proof of my origin. The proof was always here." He gestured to the ship, its alien technology humming with energy from another world. "I am from above, from Krypton, a world among the stars. My father Jor-El sent me here in this vessel. You rejected truth because you confused it with the stories told about me. You had certain knowledge no human can fly in, so you were certain I was false. But you never asked the right questions." The scientists approached the ship with trembling hands, their instruments confirming what their eyes could barely accept. This was real, alien, proof of life beyond Earth. "I came to live among you, to share in your struggles and joys," Kal continued. "Not to deceive, but to bridge to worlds. You killed me for claims I never made, while ignoring the truth I always spoke." The prosecutor, who had condemned him, fell to his knees. We were so sure. The laws of physics are the same on every world," Kal said gently. "But you investigated walk on water instead of what from above means. You rejected my message because you rejected what others said about me. In your certainty, you became blind. From that day forward, humanity understood. The stranger from above had walked among them, and they had killed him not for his lies, but for their own assumptions. His return opened their eyes not just to the existence of other worlds, but to the danger of confusing what we think we know with what is actually true. And Kal remained with them, no longer hidden, teaching them that truth often comes in forms we don't expect, from places we've never imagined.